बिज़नेस शुरू कर दिया, जिस वजह से उनका जो शौक़ था वो अधूरा रह गया। तो फिर जब हम लोगों को उन्होंने क्रिकेट स्टार्ट कराई, हम बचपन से क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं दोनों भाई, तीनों भाई है एक्चुअली। तो सब भाइयों को क्रिकेट खिलाना और उनके साथ जाना ग्राउंड, तो उनको शौक़ था कि हम लोग एक टाइम आए कि हम पाकिस्तान की तरफ से खेलें। और आज वो मोमेंट था कि मेरे वालिद साहब भी ग्राउंड में मौजूद थे और आई होप कि वो इस परफॉर्मेंस से खुश रहें।
सबसे पहले अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करना है, क्योंकि ये सब चीज़ें उन्हीं की तरफ से होती हैं, अल्लाह ताला की तरफ से होती हैं। और उसमें ये होता है कि आपकी मेहनत होती है, आपकी लक होती है और आपको फिर रिवॉर्ड मिलते हैं। तो वो माशाल्लाह इस बच्चे ने जब 9 साल का था तब से ही मैंने उसको स्टार्ट कराया था क्रिकेट में। खेलते थे, घर में खेलते थे, और उसके बाद आहिस्ता आहिस्ता जब ये 10-11 साल के हुए तो क्लब ज्वाइन करवाया। देन उनको फिर उसके जो सी थी क्रिकेटिंग की लेदर बॉल वगैरह की तरफ लेके गया, उनके सारी गैजेट्स ली मैंने। फिर एक क्लब ज्वाइन करवाया, एक एकेडमी ज्वाइन करवाई। तो उसमें उसके कोच ने बहुत अहम किरदार अदा किया, ताहिर महमूद फैज़ ने, जो आज तक उनके साथ हैं। और तीनों मेरे बच्चे जो उनसे हैं वो उन्हीं के साथ हैं। और ये मुल्तान में ये क्रिसेंट क्रिकेट क्लब है हमारा एक, माशाल्लाह। वहाँ से पहले भी 2-3 सुपरस्टार्स हमारे पाकिस्तान टीम के, सोहेब मकसूद, आमिर यामीन, ये लोग वहीं से आए हैं। तो आज माशाल्लाह ये आप आज अराफात का डेब्यू हुआ है और बहुत ही प्राउड मोमेंट है मेरे लिए। मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी हो रही है कि ये बच्चे इस तरीके से ही इस मुल्क की खिदमत करते रहेंगे, तो मेरे लिए बहुत खुशी का मुकाम होगा, प्राउड मोमेंट रहेगा सारी ज़िंदगी के लिए। और हम शुरू से ही ना, मैंने इनको अपना दोस्तों की तरह रखा है, क्योंकि जब बाप और बेटे का रिश्ता सिर्फ वो वाला ही रिश्ता रह जाता है ना, तो बड़ा गैप आ जाता है, एक डर सा रहता है। मैंने उनका डर ख़त्म किया। डर ख़त्म करते के साथ ही उनको मैंने अपना दोस्त बनाया। जब आप दोस्त होते हैं ना, तो आप बहुत कंफर्टेबल हो जाता है लेवल आपका बात करने का, और आप एक दूसरे से चीज़ें शेयर करने लग जाते हैं, जो उन्होंने की और मैंने भी की। तो इसमें मैं यही है कि कभी भी अगर खुदा न खास्ता, क्रिकेट है, दुनिया में कामयाबी भी मिलती है और आपको मुश्किलात भी होती हैं। तो कभी अगर मुश्किलात आएंगी भी ना, तो मैं उनको हमेशा पॉजिटिव ही बताऊंगा कि कोई बात नहीं बेटा, अगर अच्छे दिन नहीं रहते तो बुरे भी नहीं रहते, तो बुरे नहीं होते तो अच्छे भी नहीं रहते। ये चीज़ें चलती हैं ज़िंदगी के साथ साथ। मैं खुद भी क्रिकेटर था जी। अंडर 19 मुल्तान रीजन में रिप्रेजेंट किया हुआ है, और मैं ऑलराउंडर होता था, फास्ट बॉलर ऑलराउंडर। तो बस वो कोई अनफॉर्चुनेटली मेरे फादर को पसंद नहीं था कि आप सारा दिन घर से बाहर रहते हो, ये वो। तो मतलब वो कहते थे कि भाई नहीं। खैर मेरे फादर हैंडीकैप थे, बिजनेसमैन थे, उनका इंपोर्ट का काम था गाड़ियों का मुल्तान में ही। तो उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि मैं चाहता हूँ कि मेरा बेटा मेरे साथ रहे, क्योंकि मैं हैंडीकैप हूँ, मुझे सपोर्ट चाहिए। तो मैंने काफ़ी उनसे नाराज़ हुआ, वो मुझसे नाराज़ हुए कि भाई मैंने कहा जी मैंने खेलनी है। तो आखिर एक दिन वो इतना गुस्से हुए, कहा घर से निकल जाओ। फिर मैं घर छोड़ गया क्रिकेट के लिए। 2-3 दिन घर से बाहर रहा, लेकिन वो चल नहीं सका कोई इतना। तो फिर मैं वापस आया। मदर ने कहा कि बस बेटा रो धो के कि छोड़, तू वालिद की बात मान, ये वो। फिर मैंने क्विट कर लिया अपने दिल पे पत्थर रख के। तो एंड ये हुआ कि बस फिर उसके बाद शादी हो गई, अबू के साथ बिजनेस में रहा। जब ये बच्चे हुए तो इनको जब मैंने देखा तो मैंने कहा ये तो फिर ब्लड में जो था वो सामने तो आना ही था, और वो सामने आ रहा था। तो फिर मुझे डर फिर वही था अबू का। लेकिन अबू की अनफॉर्चुनेटली 2014 में डेथ हो गई। तो 23 अक्टूबर 2014 को मैंने इन बच्चों को लिया, और इनकी वो मेरे पास वेरी फर्स्ट डे की पिक्चर्स भी हैं, वीडियोस भी हैं, जो इनको मैंने नेट पे लेके गया था। वो सब मैंने उस दिन से स्टार्ट किया है, और आज ये दिन आ गया। तो आज ये अल्लाह ताला ये खुशियाँ दे रहा है। ऑपरेशनल स्ट्रक्चर में मैं आपको यूँ बताऊँगा कि अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हम बाय बर्थ ब्लेस्ड हैं। हर चीज़ अल्लाह ताला ने दी, बिज़नेस बहुत अच्छा, और माशाल्लाह इन बच्चों ने एक अच्छे घर में आंख खोली। ये नहीं कि कोई बहुत ही कहीं छोटी सी जगह पे कहीं, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह इन्होंने गोल्डन स्पून देखा अपनी लाइफ में पैदा होते ही। शुक्र अल्लाह पाक का कि मेरे पास हर चीज़ थी, जिसकी वजह से मुझे इन चीज़ों में, ऑपरेशनल चीज़ों में मुझे कोई दिक्कत नहीं आई, और मैं खर्च करता गया और ये कारवां चलता गया। मैं यही अल्लाह ताला से दुआ करूँगा और शुक्राने के नफल अदा करूँगा कि मेरे बच्चे इस मुल्क के लिए बेतहाशा खिदमत करते रहें। मेरी ये दुआ है बस।
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's a great opportunity. It's always a proud moment being able to represent your country and captain your country. So any time that happens, yeah, I'm really happy. And we've got a bit of a new group together for this tour, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to the opportunity. I think it always adds that little bit of responsibility, and you want to lead from the front and let your sort of game do the talking. In terms of around the game, and it's just a lot more obviously prep and meetings and conversations and that sort of thing. So yeah, that's always just a different challenge. Yeah, I think both of them in their own rights are very good leaders. They're quite similar.
What if your degree could pay you back before you even graduate? At LPU, careers do not wait till the final year. Here, projects count. Industry work counts. Your performance counts. Earn your fees back as a student through approved internships, consultancy projects, startups, hackathons, and real industry assignments. Because the future belongs to those who build it. Admissions 2026 open.
हिम्मत मिली, हौसला मिला, पहचान मिली, सम्मान मिला। जो थे बरसों से वंचित, उन्हें प्रधानमंत्री स्ट्रीट वेंडर आत्मनिर्भर निधि पीएम स्वनिधि का सहारा मिला। प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का वो आश्वासन, जिससे हर स्ट्रीट वेंडर का कारोबार आगे बढ़ रहा है, सरकारी योजनाओं का लाभ मिल रहा है। पीएम
The calmness that they bring, and I think that filters down to the group, and everyone definitely feels that. Yeah, so as you said, yeah, we've got some new faces in the group. Ollie Peake and Liam Scott on their first tours. We've got some guys returning for a while, Riley Meredith, Billy Stanlake. They haven't been around for a while, and it's really great to see those guys get some opportunities and come back. And while people will look a lot at the players that aren't here, I think what we've done in the group is look at the guys we've got here, and we've got a lot of really exciting talent in this group. So yeah, really excited to see how they go over there. Yeah, obviously, as you said, it's a totally different format. 50 over cricket's a seriously long time. So yeah, I guess it's just getting back into that rhythm, and certainly what I've been trying to do at training, and yeah, depending on the makeup of the side and where I'll bat, it's just playing the situation I see in front of me. Yeah, I think they can definitely offer that. As you said, they've obviously spent their whole tournament here, so it's been nice to get some more intel on the wickets and some players. And Marnus is never shy of a word anyway. He's always hard to shut up, so he's been offering plenty, which has been really good. Potentially, I think, well, it depends what the wickets are going to be like during this series. We're not entirely sure what we're going to get yet. But as I said before, a relatively inexperienced group, so I think it's just about giving those guys a platform to go out and be free and play, and then taking that momentum, hopefully, onto Bangladesh for another good tour. I think they're a very good cricket side. I can't remember what the score. I think Pakistan beat us, didn't they, in Australia? Or what was it, in the one-day series last year? Yeah, I think so. So they've had some success against us in recent years. I think they've got a very strong fast bowling sort of group there that we've seen a fair bit of. Shaheen, Harris, they've played a lot of BBL cricket as well, so we know what we're coming up against there, and then they've got some quality batters as well. So a lot of talent in there. They're going to be hard to come up against in their own conditions. I think it's just, yeah, it's rapidly evolving, but it's very conditions-based again. Like if we're getting slow turning wickets, it's not going to be 370 played 350. So I think a lot of the time what we speak about is adapting on the go and communicating really well within our playing group and our staff, and that's something we want to do really well this series.
It was Shaheen Afridi who won the toss and elected to field yet again in this second ODI. English 51, got unlucky with the ball that stayed low. Cameron Green 53 of 92. Renshaw was looking good for his 43 of 43, and then Peake with 31 of 32. That has meant that Australia got to 231 in their 50 overs. 3 wickets of Shaheen, 2 for Haris Rauf, a couple of wickets again for Arafat Minhas, 2 for Ibra, 2 and Maz Shadab and Salman Ali Agha went wicketless. 23 extras in the 231 for 9. So Pakistan will require 232 in their 50 overs, and we'll take a short break, and after that, the chase.
अब देखें पाकिस्तान के सारे मैचेस लाइव पीसीबी की ऐप पे।
PCB Live. PCB has launched its live stream app in Pakistan region for the very first time. Catch all the live action and highlights of Pakistan versus Australia series there. Download the PCB Live app from Apple and Google Store or log on to live.pcb.com.pk. Australia were asked to bat first. Kerry was dismissed very first delivery, but English with 51, Cameron Green 53, 43 Renshaw and Peak with 31 got them to 231 of their 50 overs. Bowling again, this time led by Shaheen Afridi, 3 for 36. Haris Rauf got a couple of wickets. Arafat Minhas, 10 overs, 2 for 27 abroad, 2 for 34. And it all started off with Shaheen Afridi, very first delivery, drag on from Kerry, inside edge, bottom edge, onto the stumps. Then it was Abrar with a slow leg spinner, dismissed short, cotton bowled. Arafat Minhas got rid of Manas, trying to sweep this one top edge. Comfortable catch from Salman Ali Agha. And Arafat Minhas then a partnership breaker with the ball that kept low. Cameron Green, well, the ball never really arrived, trying to hit it out of the park, just found long on. And then Haris Rauf, a terrific delivery, ball seamed back in as a very important breakthrough. Renshaw was batting well. It's the top of off stump. Shaheen Afridi at the back end, pace off, hitting the stumps. And a slow one which is hit down to long on. A good catch in the deep. It was Arafat Minhas yet again. The very last ball of the 50th over, Haris Rauf getting his yorker right. And that means that Pakistan require 4.64 to the over to win the series and get back-to-back victories against Australia.
A better score by the Aussie batters this time around. 31 more they got, which means a bit more confidence for the bowlers. And the Pakistani batters, especially the openers, they have to negate one thing: early wickets to the Aussie bowlers. And they'll see shoulders dropping very quickly. It's all about using the resources aptly. And that is the task of Aussie captain Inglis. Let's see how he goes about the job.
Pakistan in a new look ODI cut out in terms of up the order. Couple of new faces that will take strike. Saibzada Farhan and Mas Sadakat both could not contribute. There was Ghazi Ghori and Babar Azam in a match-winning partnership, both with half-centuries that got Pakistan through. However, today, Australia managed to get 231 on the board. So Pakistan in their 50 overs at 4.6 runs an over required, 232 on a surface that is still turning, that is still gripping. On occasions has stayed a touch low as well. And what Australia have is a key weapon in that man on screen, Adam Zampa, back into the side. He will be a force to reckon with on this surface.
They got 3 wrist spinners and 3 fingers.
This is your city. This is the key to everything. This is hell. Cheers. Who will come out on top in this battle of the island nations?
What a win to get the hat-trick! Get the hat-trick!
Sri Lanka tour of West Indies. 3 ODIs. Watch live only on FanCode.
Mas Sadakat, he needs to be slightly careful when it comes to shot selection. At times, his intemperate style of batting is the downfall. Early doors into his 5th game, averaging 26.75. His best against Bangladesh, that was 75.
And with a brand new ball, Nathan Ellis. Experience on his side, predominantly. Will look to bowl maybe some cutters earlier on. Will look to mix things up. Not extreme pace, but he's got the change-ups in terms of variety. So, as proceedings about to get underway here for the chase, slip in place. Fly slip as well for that one that just comes off the edge away from the slip cordon. Third on the fence. Here we go. Ellis to Sadakat. Nicely clipped off the legs. Could be a couple to start proceedings. Saibzada Farhan off the mark.
Yeah, given the field placing, he's got a slip in place, shot third man and three fielders in the covers. With this field placing, the bowler is supposed to bowl just outside the off stump. Whenever he bowls stump to stump, he'll give opportunity to the Pakistani batters to score runs because not many fielder on the onside. Nicely timed. He was looking for two, wasn't there.
From Australia's point of view, in that previous game, it was Cummins who actually tied the runs down, did not give away any loose deliveries whatsoever. But what he didn't find was any support from the other end. Bowling in partnerships was something that Australia was lacking in that previous game. In terms of tying Pakistan down, who weren't chasing too many, who was only 200 on the board. Australia have a few more runs to play with, but what they need is early wickets. A movement, a bit too much from Nathan Ellis.
Typical left-handed stroke. Saw the width, went after it without realizing I was too wide. That's how Alex Carey was picked up of the first delivery bowled by Shaheen Afridi. Gotta be careful. Usage of the feet is the requirement. Almost similar. Yes! He's been dismissed. Not with the first delivery, but the third delivery. Similar kind of a stroke. Inside edge, onto the stumps, and he's been removed.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is not a highlight reel. It is roles reversal. But it's a similar dismissal. Left-hander chops it back on, watches, and it eventually nicks the bails off. Ellis to Sadakat. Once again, the opener, left-hander for both sides, dismissed in exactly the same fashion. This one took 3 deliveries of the second innings. Sadakat doesn't disturb his score, 4 for 1.
कैसे बुलाते हैं बाबर बाबर
The age of 31, still going strong. Babar Azam, 6,570 runs, a great average in there as well. Comes off a match-winning knock in that previous game. Now, Amir, you've been there a long, long time. Similar dismissals to both openers. How many times have you seen this?
Not many times, actually. It was carbon copy. Now, it was a poor mention on a pitch like this. If you know the bowler's got the ability to take the pace off all those cutters, as a batsman, you've got to use your feet. You cannot afford to play the ball away from the body. Had to pay the price.
Yeah, you called it spot on. first one, which was pace on. Mas Dakat threw his bat at it. It was wide. Here are those 2 wickets. Watch this one. Ethan Ellis to Mas Dakat and Shaheen Afridi to Alex Carey. Left-hander. Both throw their bat at a wide-ish delivery. On both occasions, eventually chops on. Similar, absolutely similar. Nicely tucked away into the leg side. Babar Azam gets off the mark with those couple. Pakistan 6 for 1. Since Babar Azam's debut back in 2015, or precisely 11 years ago, he is now 3rd on that list. Joins some illustrious company. 139 innings, 6,572 runs. And a very good average as well, just behind Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. And he's not done, still got years on his side. Babar Azam. Matt Kuhneman sharing that new ball. A spin very early on. This will be a very good matchup.
And last inning played by Babar Azam, he looked very comfortable against the left arm spinner. He made sure he stays inside the line of the deliveries. That's in the air and taken. Game on. What a catch that was. It was Zampa.
Well, we have a game on here. Pakistan 2 down in the first 8 deliveries of the chase. And spin does the magic. Saibzada Farhan looking to just turn it round the corner. Top edge. Watch Adam Zampa. That is a brilliant, brilliant take to catch it behind him off the air. And he holds on his landing as well. So Kuhneman strikes right away. Farhan goes for 3. Pakistan 6 for 2. Well, not much of a breather in this second innings for Ghazi Ghori. Out very quickly. Out to face a 9th delivery. Broke onto the scene and has impressed one and all. A 50 in the previous game. He's out there to face the music. Australia on the charge.
Talking about breather, he was struggling with his breathing earlier on while he was wicket keeping. Oh, nicely swept. In the previous outing, he gained a lot with that stroke and starts off with well, making sure he rolls his race at the right time, unlike Saibzada Farhan.
Done extremely well. More importantly, length, but the line on that occasion allows him to sweep. It was outside the leg stump. Follows it up with a smart decision to just get down the other end. So this is why he's out there. Saibzada Farhan not in control, just leading edge, and a brilliant take by Adam Zampa. Ball's traveling. Watch where he catches it. It is behind him. And he's airborne when he holds on. More importantly, on the landing as well. A lot of times you see these fielders when they land, It can be difficult to hold on when your elbows hit the turf.
Just on this side.
Yeah, the ball wasn't pitched close to Sahibzada Farhan, and his hands were very low. That's why that extra bounce for the leg spinner did the job. Induced an outside edge and a great catch.
Watch this field. Australia hunting. They are looking to pick up one more here. Well, Super Asia. Inverter air cooler. बर्फ जैसी ठंडी हवा saving के साथ. Well, if you're watching in your lounge, maybe you want to turn the temperature down because it's getting heated here. In action. Just feel the energy or the intensity. The Australians a little bit of a more of a chirp. At the end of the over, 12 for 2. Pakistan 12 for 2. And the victorious duo with the bat in the previous game, Ghazi Ghori and Babar Azam. 127-run partnership between the two to chase 200 in that previous game. They're both out there in the middle again. I'm just searching for a little bit of swing here, Nathan Ellis.
Yeah, Babar was intending to play that ball towards mid-wicket and let it shape away. It didn't allow Babar Azam to play that stroke with full control. Last delivery should be very encouraging for Ellis.
Straight to the fielder. Babar Azam looking to steady the ship as he has done for Pakistan over the years. Worth delving into his ODI career. Highest average by a Pakistani batter, 53.85. Champions Trophy win in 2017, 2021 and 2022 on consecutive years. ODI Cricketer of the Year by the ICC. Most joint centuries for Pakistan, 20. That is joint with Saeed Anwar. Been there a long time. We saw over 6,500 runs for Babar Azam as well. But more importantly, every time Pakistan gets into a spot of bother, it is down to him to dig them out of a hole and carry the troops home.
And since he has so many feathers already at this young age, that's why he attracts a lot of criticism.
Oh, being a new parent is tough. Sleep comes in tiny pockets. So here are 5 reasons why
I got behind, especially when the cutters are being bowled or the slow men are in operation. Want to be looking to place it into mid-wicket or even straighter.
Yeah, the idea is on a pitch like this, rather than the wrist work, play with your elbows. And that's how you'll maintain the shape of the bat. You'll look to play straight. Minimize the chances of face of the bat getting shut.
That's exactly why you see the field sets straighter. All the fielders on square are closer to the bowler, not behind the umpire on either side. It's because of the slowish nature of the surface, and also what Nathan Ellis has in his repertoire is to bowl those slower cutters. And so far this over has been pace on. The previous delivery was the one that he's just taken the pace off. So just rolling his fingers over, trying to induce an error from the batters. What it does when you just lose a couple of early wickets. Now Ghazi Ghori and Babar were in a match-winning partnership. It's a different cut Australian side.
Yeah, if you're wondering, 2 wickets in first 2 overs and there is no slip in place, there is a reason. Because Babar has almost middled everything. And the captain has decided, okay, we are reliant on Babar's mistake, so just keep on bowling steadily. Try and frustrate him, rather than hoping to get a nick.
And good over from Nathan Ellis. 3 done, 13 for 2. And looks to sweep again, Ghazi Ghori. Spoke to him prior to the start of the game. Mentioned that he comes from Karachi, where traditionally and historically, given the surfaces and he has just genetic traits from the area. Well, first KFC, let's mix it up with moment. Hola. Yeah, Pakistan's KFC all new Mexinger burger. Got all the details on the screen, so let's mix it up. I was talking about Ghazi Ghori and his ability to sweep the ball. Mentioned Sarfaraz Ahmed, off date, Saud Shakil, and plenty of players with that attribute. And he mentioned everyone has their own way of playing spin. I thought that was a very mature answer, because sometimes as younger talent coming through, you tend to get sucked into the question, but he was very definitive about his answer, saying everybody's got their own way of playing it. He also mentioned that he doesn't have one particular idol that he looks up to. He just looks at plenty of players on the global stage in terms of their positive attitude and attributes, and he picks up from there. So he's comfortable picking up length, and as we saw in that first game as well, is a good sweeper off the ball.
Yeah, when you talk about visual flair, it's not there, but he's street smart. He knows how to score runs. Not many Pakistani players, they have a reputation of rotating the strike, scoring singles at their will, but this guy has got the ability. And that's why he looked very comfortable in a pressure situation. The first outing against Australia in Rawalpindi. Oh, edged. But it's running away. 4 for Babar Azam.
Maybe just a touch of a tad extra bounce. It just looked like Babar Azam was always looking to open the face, but maybe the ball arrived a touch quicker. And the extra bit of jump, in the end, he almost just holds his back out. That's why it's carried off the bat face and gone very quickly past. And that slips right outstretched hand.
He was anticipating an arm delivery. Oh, went the opposite way. Caught him off guard, but no damage done for Pakistan.
The over's gone for 9. Still has to bowl one more. Just a little bit of high wind blowing across the ground. Knocked the bails over as well. So just a gust of wind picking up. Yeah, good early call. Good early call of 2, and the over comes to a close with 11 of Cummins in second, 24 for 2. And 3 and none from Saibzada Farhan and Mas Sadaqat. So the openers not really providing any impetus up the order. Babar Azam and Ghazi Ghori were in together at 49 for 2 in that first ODI. We're in at 6 for 2 today. The first couple of wickets came in the first 8 deliveries of the game. Picked up and dispatched. Really nice swivel onto his hips, and Ghazi Ghori picks up his second boundary.
That's a contemporary way of pulling the ball. And nicely done. Just pulled the ball off the front foot. And he knew where the fielder was. And it's already hit 3 boundaries. Beg your pardon, 2 boundaries.
Well, it's time for Pakistan's most trusted brand. It is Inverex Solar Energy. The other thing Ghazi Ghori touched on is the amount of comfort or ease that was provided by Babar Azam down the other end, whereby Babar told him in that first game that even if you play a couple of dot deliveries, we just need to keep rotating strike. Brilliant. Really good from Babar. Pace on from Ellis, but wavered in line.
That is the peril of bowling back of the length, wicket to wicket, to a class batter. Just held the ball on its way. Easy pickings. No fuss.
The last 9 deliveries, 20 runs. 11 of Cummins over, 9 of the first 3 here, with a couple of boundaries. And both boundaries, Amir, you talk about, both on that wavered line. So the ball starting within the stumps, angling further in. With a very nice pull shot by Ghazi Ghori, then Babar Azam just tucking it away off his hips.
And if you have noticed, both these batsmen, they are trying to get outside the line of the delivery. Instead of looking to hit the ball through covers, they're just using the pace and the angle. Have a look. He has covered the stumps, inside edge. Looked like it, but the umpire doesn't think so. He's given it in the favor of the bowler. And Babar straight away asked the umpire to refer it.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out, check feet, fair delivery, front on please. Okay, nice and slow. I can see clear gap between batter and the ball. You can go to ball tracking. Waiting for the ball tracking, Richard. On-field decision is given out. impact umpire's call, wicket sitting. Richard, you can stay with your out decision.
Well, some Australian fans enjoy. And enjoy because the finger once again goes up as confirmation. And it is the wicket of Babar Azam on 16. He reviewed, he took a chance with no inside edge, and the umpire's call on impact. It goes and stays in the favour of Australia. Pakistan 33 for 3.
Yeah, my initial reaction was it might be bat and ball, and the gesture given by Babar Azam suggested the same thing. And it's completely opposite with the replay. No bat and ball. It wasn't that high in front of the stumps, and a very good decision by the umpire. The Australian fans ecstatic, and why not? 3 wickets picked up by them in the 5th over. Pakistani innings in a bit of strife. They are 33 for 3, and Salman Ali Agha, vice captain of the Pakistani side, has arrived at the crease. Good strike rate though.
A good healthy average as well, that of 44, and knows how to convert and play those big innings. Salman Ali Agha, and off late just seems like he comes into times when Pakistan team, whether it's in the test format or the one-day format, and has his reputation of just playing out tough times, getting Pakistan back into the game. And once again at 33 for 3, he needs all of that experience to come to the fore. An over that started with 9 because of the couple of boundaries in the first 3 deliveries, then the magic slow delivery. Rolls his fingers over Nathan Ellis to get the better of Babar Azam. Here he goes to Salman.
Pressure situations bring the best out of Salman Ali Agha. A big effort is required of him. This innings is reeling. And surprisingly, Alice has picked up 2 wickets. Bowled so well. When it's picked up, blistering.
A good solid in defence, Salman Ali Agha. After a good over from Ellis comes to an end, 33 for 3.
हर्ष, हाईफाई क्लास में नोटबुक लाकर तू बहुत आगे निकल गया यार। क्या बोल रहे हैं ऋषभ?
How could you? डिजाइन डिस्कवरी मतलब हर कवर पर नए नए पजल। बहुत स्मार्ट बन गया ना ब्रो।
तुम भी हो सकते हो।
बस इतने का ही।
डिजाइन डिस्कवरी यानी कूल डिजाइन्स और पजल्स भी, क्लासमेट, अफोर्डेबल भी।
महीनों सालों से गैस, एसिडिटी, पेट फूलने से परेशान? इसका कारण है पेट में खराब बैक्टीरिया, अशुद्धियों का बढ़ना। शुरू करो झंडू पंचारिष्ट का 30 डे चैलेंज। दिखे पहले हफ्ते से असर, 4 हफ्तों में जड़ से सुधार। डिटॉक्स कर 7 पाचन केंद्र को सक्रिय करें, पेट रखें हल्का और ठंडा ठंडा। झंडू पंचारिष्ट 30 डे चैलेंज आज से।
A real test of temperament and nerves. Can the young Ghazi Ghori keep his composure? Seems like his go-to shot and good control of the sweep shot. Well, what the crowd are in control of is KFC. It's a dip and drip moment that's taking over the stands here at the Gaddafi Stadium. More importantly, with the new Colonel's secret sauce.
Yeah, let's do it. Before we come across, please. Please keep coming there.
Yeah, and in this over, he has changed the line. Rather than bowling stump to stump, he's opting to bowl on or about off stump. Change in the field placing. 2 slips given to the left armour. Cummins.
Game definitely on here. Australia with a spring in their step. What I really like about this field is Cummins left the entire leg side open. So he's asking for Salman Ali Agha that if you want the single, you want to turn your bat against the turns. Gets one down to long off rather. Need a partnership, something similar to what Australia did. They got 3 50-run partnerships in a row, just steadied it long enough. Not easy the surface for the new batter to come in and score. With Pakistan 3 down, they need Salman Ali Agha and Ghazi Roy to stitch something together. Careful. Yep. The arm ball just came in with the angle. 6 done, 35 for 3. Yeah, sometimes it is just off the middle of the bat. Now, PCB bringing you all that live action. This series and beyond, live action and highlights, and you can download the PCB Live app on the Google and Apple Play stores, or log on to live.pcb.com.pk. And if you're listening in and if you can't watch it on television, this is the time to do it, because we've got a game on our hands. Pakistan 35 for 3 in 6. Ellis to continue. Just looking at the wind picking up, it is swirling around, trying to just get a measure of which way the flags are moving in. At the moment, it seems like the wind is just behind Nathan Ellis, so he's bowling with the wind as a support factor. Yeah, pretty strong one building up. Is that hold into the surface every time he just rolls his fingers over. You want to be careful. And 17 Ks already saw one sharply turn into Babar Azam, which was the dismissal. Now just trying to gauge which way this is in relation to Nathan Ellis bowling. Blowing from right to left off screen. That is exactly behind Nathan Ellis right now.
It seems like he picked up the slow one, and that's why he delayed the stroke. Now watching the ball very closely. Ghazi Roy. A mistake can be fatal.
Well, plenty happening at the start of this chase. Last ball of the previous over, where it was back pad first. It seemed like it all happened very quickly. We thought it was in the middle of the bat. Nathan Ellis withdrew his appeal, and Cummins rather withdrew his appeal. And had they reviewed that, there would have been another one down for Pakistan. So how big is that chance going to be?
The wicketkeeper was quite confident, but it was the bowler's gesture which dissuaded the captain. Anyways, a lucky break for Ghazi Ghori and Pakistan.
Definitely a woody sound to it, but it was just about whether the pad was first or bat. So replay has confirmed. See, he withdraws his appeal, and just about now, there, he just goes bat. That was Ghazi Ghori.
It's all about timing. Edge, no slip, 4 runs.
Now vacant slip cordon. And 138 kilometers per hour, pace on from Nathan Ellis. Once again with the angle, just straightens, just a touch straightens. And that is why it has caught the edge on the way out. Batters looking to play tight within the line of the stump, so all it requires is a hint of movement. Asking the right questions here, Nathan Ellis, and importantly for Australia, bowling well in partnerships at the start of this. Poonam and Ellis together. A change of pace to close things out. 7 done, 41 for 3. Thank you.
हवा जो चल रही है ये कहीं ना कहीं जीत का पैगाम भी ला रही है अपने शाहीनों को आप लोगों ने किस तरह से अप्रिशिएट करना है जरा उनकी एनर्जी को बहाल करेंगे एक बार उनके लिए शोर.
So that's where we are. Australia 231 for 9. Battle to get there, really, thanks to Green, Inglis, Renshaw and Ollie Peake at the end, 19-year-old. Thinking that it was 20, maybe 20, 30 runs short, but in reply, Pakistan 41 for 3, and this game is poised at the moment. Short. So Australia needed early wickets and they've got them. And Babar is
of turn hasn't died on this surface, so it will be a challenge. Salman Ali Agha very good against spin. Ghazi Ghori, we saw in the previous game, backs himself against spin, but you just feel a wicket, one more wicket, and then Pakistan will really be backs to the wall. At the moment you would think a partnership here with these two who bat well against spin.
Inverex Solar Energy, Pakistan's most trusted brand. Gone past the outside edge. Well, Australia have taken their 4th wicket, and Salman is the man to go, playing for a little bit of spin, and it's hit off stump.
The one that doesn't turn, natural variation. We've seen a lot of balls grip and turn. That one just carried on, beats the outside edge. hits off stump. Huge wicket. And suddenly it is now Salman Ali Agha who walks back. 44 for 4.
लाहौर वालों, आपकी मुस्कुराहटों ने ये होश उड़ा दिए, आपकी मुस्कुराहटों ने ये होश उड़ा दिए। मैं होश में आने ही वाला था कि आप फिर मुस्कुराइए। और जो है सब लोग बुलाने से है, लेकिन इसी के साथ आप लोग दिखाने देते हैं, मुस्कुरा देते हैं, आगे से करेंगे, ठीक है?
Abdul Samad in at number 6 inside the 8th over. He does have the capability of hitting a very long ball, but at the moment it's just the 8th over. In Australia, with the ball, they've been taking wickets for fun. Matthew Short, the third bowler used, and in his first over he gets a wicket.
Well, Australia up and about at the moment. End of that over, 44 for 4.
Just carried on, didn't turn as much as the previous deliveries. Salman Ali Agha, well, he was completely shocked. The amount of turn that short was getting, the natural variation. Just need to get the length right, yeah. He thinks it's a good delivery, but Australia, they've come charging back into this game.
So Ghazi Gori there has started well, 16 off 16. Although he survived a non-appeal a couple of overs ago. He should have been gone as well. So can Pakistan get a partnership going now? Here's Kuhneman.
Oh, nice ball.
Ghazi Gori seems like he's got a good young head on his shoulders. Doesn't look too flustered.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you heard Josh Inglis from behind saying that's nice, that's perfect bowling. Landing on around about middle leg stump. And then just grabbing a fraction would have hit halfway up middle.
Oh, nice ball.
Kuhneman bowled really well in the previous game, first game. The one bowler that really attacked the stumps. He's doing it again tonight. That's all Australia need to do, is just test that front pad.
Yeah, these surfaces really suit someone like a Kuhneman. Bowls can vary his pace, but I think he prefers to push them through a little bit quicker and just enough for the surface to grab the ball. Excellent fielding by Marnus Labuschagne. So dot balls are crucial too. Pakistan just needs to stem the flow, stop the wickets. That's the most important thing at the moment. Maiden over, 44 for 4. see both teams losing early wickets, and then Australia in the green line there. Just a couple of partnerships got their score moving up towards that 200. So Samad getting off the strike now, so he's gone to 1 off 2. Josh Inglis, captain of the Australian team, so he's filling in, of course, for Mitchell Marsh, who's back in Australia. Got an ankle injury.
Definitely more spin here at Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore than Rawalpindi, but the only thing that works in the batter's favour is that there's more or less consistent spin. That's why that ball against Salman Ali Agha was so impressive. Natural variation. And a shot, and that has been pulled away. There's nobody deep with wicket wise, and they'll go to the fence.
Just missing his length, short. And even that, the players just unable to just trust the pace of the pitch. You can see one hand came off the handle, trying to delay his hands going through the ball. Now, a few overs ago, Bazid Khan, look at this. Dead straight delivery, and the Australians were suggesting, oh, they're unlucky not to get the wicket. Well, it should have been a wicket. Just clip that pad first. All happened very quickly, of course. It's like just a split second before it hits that pad and onto the bat. And the Australians didn't pick up on it. Pulled away again. That's going to be another boundary. So 2 fours in that over. 53 for 4.
Just stayed with the shot. Almost a pull shot with a vertical bat. That's a high quality shot. The first one was very short, this one slightly fuller, but very controlled from Ghazi Glory.
So at the same stage, after 10 overs, Australia 51 for 2, Pakistan 53 for 4. Adam Zampa missed the first game with a neck spasm. So big inclusion for the Australians, and he should enjoy this surface.
Oh, that's a nice start, Sid.
Very consistent with his length. Adam Zampa attacks the stumps. And any bit of natural variation, any bit of turn will get him in the game because of the fact that he'll be very close to that off stump, middle stump line.
Time for the fans to enjoy cricket with Pakistan's own brand Tapal at the Tapal Tea Lounge. Tapal, the #1 tea brand of Pakistan. Oh, that's what he's looking for. Adam Zampa stumped the stump and Ghazi Gori going back to that one. Needs to be careful.
Now gets so many dismissals, either bowl or LBW, with the ball just skidding through off a length.
Oh, nice hippie. Lovely stuff, Zip.
And as always, has just settled in straight away. Strength of Adam Zampa's bowling is that he gives you very little in terms of length to actually get underneath or strike that one short, and that is a rare bad ball which has been dismissed.
Yeah, rare short ball from Adam Zampa. Really just sat there, and again the bottom hand coming off the bat of Ghazi Gori really dragged down, just sat there. And immediately back on a good line of length. 58 for 4. Well, Pakistan only need 4.5 runs per over from here, but have lost 4 wickets. That's the main problem at the moment. Matt Shaw is going to continue. Got a wicket in his first over. Oh, that's gone straight up, so that's going to be another one. That's just ballooned off a leading edge, and you can see the Australians.
Parenting fatigue can be brutal. Emma helps reduce bedtime stress with adaptive foam layers that remove pressure from your body and your brain. So, while the little ones are tossing in the night, you shouldn't have to turn. Emma's multi-zone technology realigns and restores throughout the night while you sleep. Engineered in Germany, now in India, the sleep upgrade of the decade. Deep, delicious sleep.
Unbelievable scoreline at the moment, 58 for 5. Chasing a target of 232. Shadab Khan is the new batsman to the crease. They need something special from him. Ghazi Gori is looked very good for his 28 off 31, but he needs someone to stay with him. Oh, it's a catch, and only finishes a couple of metres short of Marnus Labuschagne. And here's that wicket. I think it just stayed low. That's what caused the trouble. Well, concerned coach, I would think.
I wouldn't have expected this with the bat. 5 wickets inside of the first 12 overs. Caught with a couple of wickets. Well, Abdul Samad, when he looks back at that dismissal, it was quite an ugly dismissal. Turned the bat too quickly. It is a slow pitch. We saw Matthews shot himself try and turn one to leg off Abrar and got caught and bowled, but this was slightly worse. And discussion about the field. English very proactive. He's got a short mid wicket in place.
This is my job.
That's the length you want to be bowling at. He's picked up 2 wickets, one with a lovely delivery with Salman Ali Agha, and the other one slightly fortuitous but not a great shot from Abdul Samad.
Nice to shoot, mate.
59 for 5. Pakistan played their 1000th ODI the other day, so they're up to 1001, and there's the winning percentages. Australia on top.
What is it? It's a 60 bay.
Well, there's the edge. Just short of Matt Renshaw.
Every ball, something or the other is happening. That one just turned slightly. The edge goes to ground.
Looked like he wanted to sweep that. Shut up, Khan. Crowd selfie moment with Vigo Tel smartphone.
It's on that wicket, just catch it.
Ball delivery hit well down the ground, but cleaned up by Ollie Peake. Watched Adam Zampa warm up today. He missed that first game. Didn't look like he was entirely happy with the way he was bowling before the game. But so far, so good. He's only bowled the one bad delivery that cost him 4 runs, but looks like he's settled in nicely here. End of the 13th over, 61 for 5. Nothing in the runs after 13 overs, but it's the wickets that are the problem for Pakistan.
Ghazi Ghori carrying on from the previous game, 29 of 36. Largely looked untroubled. An opportunity for Shadab Khan as well. A good player of spin. That'll be a wide down the leg side. Shaheen Afridi is change his signal of a wide and given as a run. But Shadab Khan, generally regarded as a good player of spin, not a very high required run rate. It's just about getting themselves in and then managing the turners.
Official mobile handset partner of the series, Vigotel. Matt Short doing the fielding off his own bowling. It was fairly easy piece of fielding, but he is an excellent fielder. Saw in the first game, took a couple of great outfield catches. Good mover, good athlete. Which has helped fine. Work to do for the fielder. Alex Carey cleaning up, so just the two to finish the 14th. It's 65 for 5. Just going to check the whether Alex Carey made contact with the rope.
He looks absolutely fine. Does really well. It is 65 for 5.
Zampa hasn't spun a ball a great deal, but we know that he's accurate. But I think more than accuracy, he needs to rip a few. Pakistan once again forced into the rebuilding phase. 5 down. In need of a partnership, in need of someone playing an intelligent knock. Ghazi seems to be on track here. 32 of 40 spin superbly. Credit to Australia for making sure that Pakistan faced the challenge.
Come on, let's go 6.
Anything over 200 was always going to challenge Pakistan, and Australians have, I think, got enough runs to tease and challenge Pakistan right throughout this chasing innings. And the fielding, Aruj, you can expect them to feel well, and that's the other part that they do so well.
Come up 5, please.
Yeah, it's one of those that always keeps the Australians in the game. A brilliant take. A run out here and there to complement the good bowling.
Brilliant moving, Shorty.
And it was Nathan Ellis who set it up, understanding the lengths, but more importantly, the off-pace cutters. Firstly, to dismiss one of the openers and then get rid of Babar Azam as well with that slower delivery.
There's protection there for that length. 67 for 5.
Okay, everyone, so पाकिस्तान के तमाम लाइव मैचेस देखने के लिए आप लोगों को डाउनलोड कीजिए टीसीबी लाइव और जीत सकते हैं आप लोग मौका वीवो टेलको जीतने का।
Very impressive stuff from shot 2 for 17 off his 4. The unlikely hero for Australia in the spin bowling department.
And a lot of the times, the modern day games falls victim to the over-reliance or the over-dependency of matchups. Sometimes I find, Remy, is the preconceived idea of, for instance, a right-hander a right-arm off-spinner not to bowl to a right-hander, or a left-arm orthodox not to bowl to a left-hander, because those are the favourable matchups. We talk about Matthew Short. He's dismissed both right-handers being an offie.
That is such a good angle round the stumps. The moment you see the ball turning, I think that's the best way to bowl for an offie. Tapalti moment and the lounge. Pakistan's favorite tea brand. So round the stumps angle brings leg before into play as well, because you tend to bowl a straighter line and then spinning it back. That's gone up in the air.
हर्ष, तू बहुत आगे निकल गया यार। क्या बोल रहे हैं ऋषभ? हाई-फाई क्लासमेट नोटबुक, टॉप क्वालिटी पेपर। तू अकेले ही टॉप पे पहुंच गया यार।
How could you?
तुम भी आ जाओ। बस इतने का ही।
क्लासमेट नोटबुक्स में मिले सुपर पेपर क्वालिटी और अफोर्डेबल भी।
Welcome to the first ever cricket match at 30,000 feet. Rohit's up next. Pandya catches it. We also have fans conserving energy.
With us, it's different. Malaysia Airlines, always elevating your journey, one moment at a time.
Playing the ball into the leg side.
Another good shot, actually. He played the field and then watched the ball very late onto his bat. Little things that impress you about Gauri. He has been predominantly scoring the runs freely on the leg side, 59% and 30% square. Likes the sweep shot, hasn't gone for the cover drive against the spin. That's delicately padded away for a couple of runs. Shadab. This is an important phase of the batting innings. This partnership is critical to the cause. Whilst you have a set Ghazi, Shadab needs to produce a beauty. Somehow he needs to get some runs under his belt. $75 for 5. And we'll have drinks here at Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore.
महंगा गाना लगाया, सबसे महंगा गाना आज तक का। Okay, one after the kick, Pakistan की जीत के लिए पूरा दल हाथ खड़ा करने की कोशिश। क्या बात है, oh my God, हर तरफ से भाई अपने रिवायत के मुताबिक शोर मचाने को Pakistan versus Australia, ODI series. And this is your host Raja Hamza. आज आप सब लोगों ने यहाँ पर आके कमाल कर दिया। क्या एनर्जी है, क्या वाइब है, लाहौरियों की तो क्या ही बात है। तालियां तो बनती है पाकिस्तानियों की खास बात ये है कि हालात कैसे भी हो, ये लोग खुश रहना जानते हैं, पाकिस्तान को सपोर्ट करना जानते हैं, तो मेरे साथ भी कहेंगे पाकिस्तान, पाकिस्तान।
PCB is launching its
157
live stream
runs.
app in the Pakistan region for the very first time. Catch all the live action and highlights of the Pac vs Oz series there. You can download the PCB Live app from the Apple or Google Store.
Pakistan need 157 from 34 overs. They've got 5 wickets in the tank. Australia making fist of things after scoring a reasonably good score on a Turner, 231 for 9. Contributions from Green and Inglis. And Renshaw got a 43 or 43. Zampa is on again. Couple of runs. I think you can make out that a certain pitch will favor a certain style of bowling. I think this comes across as a left armer's pitch, or maybe an off spinner's pitch, but not a leggy's pitch. What do you think, Uruj?
Yeah, definitely favoring the finger spinners more than the leg spinners. Generally the finger spinners, all whether they're the off spinners or the left arm orthodox. In terms of Arafat, Minhas was extracted the most amount of turn, have generally bowled flatter and quicker, and the ball has responded off the surface in terms of more degrees of turn, but best in the business.
Oh yes, he makes it work for Australia. Not a great shot from the striker Ghazi, going against the line, trying his favorite shot, sweep shot, the ball keeping low and hitting the stumps. The zingers were on, and Australia once again striking when it needed a wicket.
One of the best in the business for a reason. Drift, nip and turn, and more importantly just changes the pace up, drops it down a few notches, much slower through the air, and gets the better of Ghazi Ghori. Stuck it out there for a bit, follows his half century with a 37 of 48, 78 for 6.
It's getting tougher and tougher for Pakistan to track down that score of Australia. 154 from 33. 6 wickets down. Arafat Minhas has got a lot of talent. He bowls superbly. Can he bat well here?
Well, this game is a great leveler. From riding the highs from a few days back in Islamabad, getting the better of Australia by 5 wickets. Now Pakistan staring down a barrel.
With a brand new design that frees up even more pixels for personalization and an inventory of features to up your game at every level. Like GX Control to help rein in your resources with integrated limiters for RAM, CPU, and network. A sidebar for direct access to your favorite side quests, streams, and posts. And built-in privacy tools like ad and tracker blockers and free no-log VPN. Check into GX Corner for the latest news, deals, and free games. But what really makes our hit different is mods, giving you the power to change everything from animated wallpapers to themes, sounds, music, and shaders, so you can change everything. Get Opera GX.
Got to continue. 2 for 25 of his 5. That's an excellent delivery. Got to bring the batsman forward.
Australia have come out with all guns blazing in that power play, denting the Pakistan openers. The big wicket of Babar Azam. Remember, they made that change. Adam Zampa missed out on that first game due to a neck spasm, replaced Billy Stanley for this particular game. So operating with the 4 spinners. 3 on display at the moment, have shared 4 wickets between them.
Very close to the stumps. Had it not been for an inside edge, it would have been curtains for Arafat. Misread the pace on that. Was a quicker one, 92.6 kmph.
At the moment, just struggling to get it off the square. What Pakistan need is similar to what Inglis and Green did. Bide time inside, bit of a grind, but you want to keep rotating strike. Nudge it down for 1s and 2s.
Yeah, I mean, it's a technical battle and also a mental battle. So you got to have some clarity of your role. What you want to do out there right now in such a situation. So must not panic. Build pressure by rotation of strike. Don't look for something massive right now. It's about making sure that the next 5 overs are accident free. Yeah, you have to absorb a few at this stage, Arafat and Shadab. It's a maiden from short, 79 for 6. .43 balls since the last boundary was hit, and so this is pretty special from Adam Zampa. 117 matches and almost 200 scalps at a good average. Change of pace now. It's Ellis with 2 for 22 coming on to bowl. Shadab very iffy between the wickets. His partner wasn't ready there. Had to look after a couple of half stops, so he's stopped in his stride at the non-striker's end. They are the winners of brand new Vigotel smartphones. Scan the QR code or download the PCB Live app and sign up now for a chance to be the lucky winner. Oh, close to the stumps. Very close to the stumps. These little shots or dinky shots are quite avoidable, actually.
He's already picked up a couple of wickets in that fashion. The slower cutters into the surface. Shadab needs to be very careful on this surface. The last thing you want to be doing is just going for that cut shot or even that open phase guided down to third, especially to Ellis. Operating around that just outside the off stump line, the ball finishing in line with the stumps.
Once again, it's a no from the non-strikers. Shadab is getting a bit jittery out there.
And that's the last thing. What they can't afford at this point is a dicey single. And just picking up on stump mic, Shadab just saying we have to take these, but I don't think it's just worth the risk. This is the last known batting pair for Pakistan with the bowlers to follow. And the last thing you want is a run out because they've already had a couple of mix-ups. I think they can just afford, with the asking rate still under 5, they can just afford to get themselves in and stitch together a partnership.
The required rate is still less than 5, so it's a doable job. Super Soft Premium Detergent Powder. Oh my God. Clean like a dream. It's been a very quiet stint. No run for 10 balls now.
Well, make that 11 balls since not a run and 48 deliveries since the last boundary was scored. And the boundary count, fair enough. What is going to hurt or is hurting Pakistan is the consistency of dot balls stringing up together. Last 30 deliveries, just the 16 runs. So just finding it extremely difficult to get down the other end at the moment, both Arafat and Shadab.
And we know that the result can be a bit of a disaster because the pressure is now on this pair, especially on Shadab. He's been itching really to get cracking. And so finally gets a single. Australians have bowled brilliantly in this little phase here. 80 for 6.
और इसी के साथ साथ आने वाले मैच में भी आप लोग जो है वो ये जीत सकते हैं लेकिन यहाँ पर आप लोग तमाम मैचेस भी देख सकते हैं बिल्कुल फ्री में और इसी के साथ साथ आप लोग ज्वाइन कीजिए PCB लाइव ऐप को और देखिए तमाम मैचेस.
Shaheen, Rauf and Abrar to follow. And therefore this pair becomes such an important process and part of the deal for Pakistan. Sangha, the leggy, Tanveer Sangha is the name. He's different to Zampa. Zampa is more quick through the air and shorter in length and straighter at the stumps. Whereas Tanveer Sangha is your typical leg spinner, likes to spin the ball, gives it a bit of air. The shots to avoid early on is sweep shot because you can easily get a top edge. It fine. Starts out with a delivery on the pads, couple of runs. The situation will test Shadab's temperament for sure. So he's played 70 odd matches for Pakistan. It's important for him to hold his own, make sure that Arafat also feels safe and secure in his company. Game on, day or night, whether you're playing under the sun or cheering from the stands. So protect your skin with Reward. SPF 60. Sunscreen.
Come on, just a bit squarer. Come on.
Shot into the gap for 4, absolutely clubbed. It's a nice shot.
Yeah, pitched up this particular delivery. And he gives it the real mighty swing through the line, Arafat Minhas. Important for him not to succumb under the pressure. Very close to that fielder, but I think this will also be key. You touched on it a little while earlier, Ramiz, that Shadab with all that experience, Arafat very raw and young. You don't want to have confused conversations that just create a little bit more confusion. Keep it simple. There's still a long way to go in this game. The asking rate is still under 5, so it's all gettable. Partnership required, 88 for 6.
Pakistan got to switch on the fighting mode. 144 needed. He comes across as someone who's well in control of himself. Doesn't appear as if he's playing his first few matches. Seems to be a grown-up in this circuit. The way he reads the game, self-confidence and belief, and while he's batting also, there's a lot of common sense and purpose. Oh, that's a beauty. That really is a good one. It turned.
It's been a paradise for left-arm orthodox spinners. Beautiful drift in. And just turns away from the outside edge of Shadab's bat. So, Cummins now following up from what Arafat did. And Arafat, you're talking about him, even when he was bowling today, felt like he had the ball on a string. Really repeatable, consistent, his grouping immaculate to follow up his 10 overs from his first outing. And a couple of wickets to show for today as well.
I think a slip is definitely in play against Shadab. Australia just a wicket away from making it into the tail enders. So this is the all-important pairing for Pakistan.
And that's all they actually need to do. Just stick it along for ones and twos, big open pockets available. They want to run hard and run fast, call early. Pick up fours and fives every over. Just keep up with the rate.
Yeah, good common sense batting. I think rotation of strike is the key here. Make sure that you don't really look for those big shots. It's about absorbing a little bit of pressure and making sure that this partnership then grows. 14 of 26, this partnership. And 6 down for 92.
It's a period for Pakistan. Feels like they've just steadied a fraction, but not much room for error from here on in. 92 for 6. Pakistan won the first one in Rawalpindi, of course. Australia fighting back here.
Yeah, Pakistan down to last recognized batting pair. They're trying their best and they have to win too many battles to get close to the target. Looks like a slider, a query on whether the ball hit the pad first or the bat. That is the discussion.
Yeah, they're going to have a look.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. Check feet, fair delivery. Front on, please. Okay. Would like to see the ultra edge when he's ready. Nice and slow. Can you rock back, please? One frame back, one frame back. Okay, I can see bat is brushing the pad. One frame back, one frame back. No, from the beginning, yes. Roll through, roll through. I can see clear gap between the ball and the pad. You can stay with your on-field decision, Faisal. On-field decision, not out. You can stay with that. You're on the screen.
Well, it wasn't far away, was it, Amir, from clipping that back pad, a matter of centimetres.
Yeah, lucky break. And a good decision by the umpire. Very vigilant. That has to be done frequently. Singles.
Down, Sang. Very good, mate. Very good, Sang. On the wrong end, Sang.
Oh, just throws it wider and it didn't spin. Gets the outside edge.
Backing that end up.
All right, here are the winners of a brand new Vigotel smartphone. Scan the QR code or download the PCB Live app and sign up now for a chance to be another lucky winner. Well done. Congratulations.
Oh, nice, Sang. Nice finish.
95 for 6.
Okay, DJ, तो गाना ऐसा होना चाहिए सबके दिमाग पर कि सबके सब झूठे मजबूर हो जाए. Take a track, DJ. Come on. This is where you guys.
Okay, partnership now of 17. There's the bowling figures for the Australians. Wickets to everyone apart from Tanveer Sangha, who's only bowled 2 overs so far. So a fairly even spread for the Australians. Matt Kuhneman, who opened the bowling, is just about to bowl his 6th over. Poor delivery, but well fielded.
Yeah, it was the seamer, Alice, who set the tone of the game in favour of Australian side in this ODI. And then from there on, the spinners got the stranglehold of the game by picking out important wickets. Removed the middle order. That's in the air, heaved. Protection for the left armour. A deep mid wicket, only a single.
Super Soft Premium Detergent Powder, clean like a dream.
Oh, lovely Lord.
Required run rate for Pakistan, still under 5, so that doesn't seem like the issue. I like that field placement by the Australians. That's what Pakistan used. Reverse sweep, and that'll be more runs. Won't be 4, I don't think. No.
It was a courageous stroke from Shadab, taking that option in this situation. Most of the players, they'll be thinking about mitigating risks, but he is looking to score runs. Not a bad approach. Outside the line, outside the line.
He's trying to disrupt Matt Kuhneman here with the reverse sweep, and then more conventional sweep. Either outside the line or might have even hit some glove or bat on the way through, but fairly easy decision there for umpire Kettleborough. Oh, sharp turn. Good keeping too from Inglis. 99 for 6. Australia 231 for 9, and Pakistan in reply. They're just about halfway through their allocated overs. 23 overs they've now faced, 99 for 6. So Australia, you would think, are in front at the moment, but if they keep playing shots like that, they might get themselves back into this game, Pakistan.
That was a quality stroke. Not an easy stroke to execute on a pitch like this, but how about execution? Perfect. Attention to detail, stayed inside the line of the delivery, got to the pitch of the ball, and good contact. And that stroke forced the bowler to change the length. Made it easier for the left-hander.
Game on, day or night, whether you're playing under the sun or cheering from the stands, protect your skin with Rivage SPF 60 sunblock.
Nice, Sang. That's there, Sang. Show him the other one, Sang. Very good, mate. Very good.
These two need to eke out. Stretch the game to the 40th over. And who knows? Good to see these two fighting hard. And keeping their wits under pressure.
Oh, that's way too short, and just ends up short of the Australian fieldsman. Ollie Peak it is, but it deserved to go for 4. It really did. It was dragged down, and Minhas now moves to 20.
At times, you do pick a wicket with a delivery like this. But it has to be your lucky night. Wasn't a valiant effort, but in vain.
Yeah, I don't mind that intent from the Australian fielder, Ollie Peak, but he just had to realise just a fraction earlier that he wasn't going to be able to try and attempt the catch and then just back off and try and get the ball on the first bounce, but ends up going for 4.
We need one more up. Up.
Here Josh Inglis, the captain, saying we need one more inside the inner circle. That's Alex Carey at mid-off. Just turned too much, I think.
Plus Shadab made sure that he gets outside the line of the off stump. And the ball has started to bite, turning viciously.
Lots of options for Australia, particularly in the spin department. It's a good length.
Very good, mate.
Bit of turn there too for Renshaw. Haven't seen Cameron Green in either ODI. I've seen him bowling in the warm-ups before the games, but thought he may have been an option with the new ball today. Of course, Nathan Ellis bowled the first over, then Matt Kuhneman, the spinner, bowled from the other end, but yet to see Cameron Green with the ball.
This is good cricket, intelligent from Shadab. Looking to rotate the strike, and this is the right option in this situation.
No, 45, I think that's easier than... Yeah, 45, please. Up, please, Kez.
25 overs now complete. 112 for 6. One 12 for 6, so decent partnership now. They just maybe start to believe again here, Pakistan. This partnership now 34 off 51. Short one from Adam Zampa. With Bank Alfalah's 1,100 plus branches, open your current account to enjoy various free services and earn Orbit rewards.
Well, this partnership has brought worries for the Aussie captain. Hence, he's gone with his premier bowler in these conditions to break this partnership, which is 35 of 52 deliveries. Now, both these batters, they have started to look comfortable out there in the middle. Not only finding occasional boundaries, but scoring those singles regularly.
Yep, Josh Inglis, the captain, going to his main man, Adam Zampa. He's their main wicket taker, you feel, through the middle overs in one-day international cricket. Probably Matt Kuhneman's the other one too. He probably feels like they are his go-to bowlers in this attack on this surface.
Sixes up.
Just bringing point inside the circle and mid-off goes back. If you are looking for a royal lifestyle, Kingdom Valley is your destination. Sharp turn. It's a smile from Shadab. 114 for 6.
It's always awkward to bowl on a batsman's blind spot and get that kind of turn. Excellent delivery to finish the over.
So Australia, after 26 overs, 102 for 3. Pakistan 114 for 6 in this run chase. 232 required for the win tonight and a series win as well. So a lot to play for. Australia looking to level the series. a slight delay. The Pakistan batsman just a change of gloves and a drink. Couple more runs to Arafat Minhas, who's had a dream start. He really has. 5 wickets on debut, couple wickets, or actually in that debut as well, hit the winning runs with a 6. Couple wickets today, and now he's 23 off 29, trying to get his team back in the game.
Yeah, he brings utility for the side with the ball and bat, and showing a lot of character under pressure. And he has solid defense. They're working very hard, these two, to repair the damage, which was done by the Aussie bowlers by sending top order batsman back to the pavilion.
The Australians will be talking amongst themselves out there just to try and force a wicket here. Slow ball, quite clever. Batting in the end, just letting the ball run onto the face, getting it nice and fine. Couple more to the total. Yeah, the Australians will just be talking about trying to create something, get that next breakthrough, whether it's a good catch or a run out. Always looking for something in the field to create.
Oh, how was that?
Quicker one.
How was that?
Yeah, the Aussie captain must be urging the bowlers to bowl 2 or 3 quiet overs there, where the batsmen, they aren't able to score runs. But it has been difficult because these two batters are batting beautifully, making sure they stay abreast of the required run
TV
rate.
umpire to director, we have an umpire review for stump, check feet, fair delivery. Can you show me the side on replay, please? Nice and slow. Okay, put as grounded. I have a decision for you in the big screen.
You lift it after.
Bowling quite well here at Renshaw. 119 for 6.
Okay, 1, 2, 3 के बाद आप लोग दोनों क्लैप करेंगे, एक बार वो करेंगे, right? Clap, clap, ho! Clap, clap, ho! Clap, clap!
Adam Zampa to bowl his 6th over. Oh, dropped. Ollie Peak looked like a fairly straightforward attempt at a catch, and he's put it down.
Now saved a run though.
Just sliding down leg, didn't grip the surface. See the Australians now just trying to work out a way. How do they get this next wicket? Maybe just getting us slightly concerned. Partnership now 43.
Zampa is trying, bowling everything in his repertoire, still hasn't been able to bring any impression on these two batters. In the last over, Shadab was beaten when he was not lunging forward. But in this over, he has made sure to get to the pitch of the ball. Reacting to the situation very well. Oh, what a delivery once again. Asking questions, maybe the height.
Yeah, don't think the Australians are going to go upstairs. So 122 for 6. Pitched outside leg as well. Certainly grabbing the surface and hitting on the back leg, probably just going over the top of the stump.
Cummins coming on to bowl. That is a good shot for a run. Australian maybe need to change things a little. Inject bit of pace instead of spin from both ends, because this is getting a bit predictable, and so the first initial overs are difficult for batsmen to adjust, but once you're in, like Arafat and Shadab, then pacing spin becomes a wee bit easier also. So Ellis maybe to come and bowl a couple of overs, just to change things around a bit.
And partnership just getting Pakistan back in the game. 45 of 71. It'll be Arafat who's been more dominant, but Shadab has his role to play, as in bat through the innings.
Cummins not as devastating or dangerous as Arafat was. Arafat had more on the ball compared to Cummins. Cummins more quicker and not been able to extract the same kind of spin. Concentration must not err, so it's important for Shadab in particular, because he's the senior pro in this partnership, that he concentrates and the focus is absolutely on, and not waver from his batting map, which is featured on rotation of strike and not really hitting the ball hard. It's all about placement right now, and he's done well so far. 28. One, two, three for 6. been a very good contest. Australia 231 for 9 in Pakistan in doldrums, and now appearing to be a bit more settled at the crease. Got to admire the calmness with which Arafat has featured in this partnership. Proactive 28 of 34. He's got his end covered. Right. Once again, there's this query about whether it was bat or pad first. I think the bat hit the back leg once again. Zampa quick through the air. Proving to be just a bit more difficult to face now, because some are turning more, some are skidding off the surface. And plus there's the variation in bounce as well to deal with.
Always seems to attack the stumps, and the subtle variation in pace and bounce keeps him in business.
Hard shot, but is blocked at deep point. With Bank Alfla's 1,100 plus branches, open your current account to enjoy various free services and earn Orbit rewards. He's played that shot reasonably well, just milking that single down the ground.
This is the last ball of Zampa's 7th over. Kuhnemann has bowled 7 as well. Sangha and Renshaw, between the two, have bowled 5. So that's an opportunity. The 5th bowler for Pakistan.
Catch it!
That's good batting. In fact, he didn't really turn his bat. It was more a shoulder shot than a wristy shot. 1-2-7 for 6.
अपने शाहीनों का जज्बा बढ़ाते हुए तमाम शायकीन के साथ मिलकर पाकिस्तान।
I think it's time for Ellis to come in and bowl a couple of overs. A lot of spin options available for Australia in this contest. Sangha has looked average without looking menacing, actually. So when he comes on to bowl, there will be an opportunity for Pakistan.
At the moment, they just build and build. The two best spinners operating for English. And that should be one way of thinking for the Pakistani batters to bat against Kuhnemann and Zampa. Make sure they don't lose a wicket.
I think adjusting the square leg fence as a original square leg fielder position. There's one for the top edge in the ring. He's round the stumps to the left-hander. Oh, that's well played in the end. The sharp spin and played it with soft hands. That's good batting. Partnership 50 now.
Changes the angle. Now from over the wicket.
Got to be invite for a drive against the spin. and he plays it off the back foot. I think that's another aspect of his batting that has been good. He's not really been engaged into playing that difficult drive out of the rough. There's that attempt, and the ball is not coming onto the bat. That's the other thing. It's a slow pitch, so you really have to be to the pitch of the ball to have some weight behind the shot.
Hasn't really played a shot in anger. It seems as if he's got everything under control. Now another change in the field, change in personnel. Deep point goes out, but this partnership, and especially Arafat Minhas, has been looked as an all-rounder and is looking very secure with the bat against spin.
It's a nice shot, just a tap around the corner. That's well played and well executed. That's a 4 and a very good boundary just when Pakistan needed one to relax the process. 31 overs have been bowled, 1-3-2 for 6.
Just bowl it quite quickly, does Cummins. That's why Arafat Minhas just used the pace, nicely controlled the reverse sweep. And the pressure just now going back on Australia.
So that's the equation. Need exactly 100 of 114 balls, 4 wickets in hand. Balance slightly changing, not entirely in favor of Pakistan, but this partnership is given Pakistan a bit of a lift and a hope. Conditions very muggy, high humidity, and a break for some drinks for Pakistani batsmen. Just feel that they need a pacer right now. I was mentioning that fact earlier. I think they've got a pacer now in it's Ellis. Never harms you to alter the pace. Ellis has been very good. Good change of pace. Has bowled wicket to wicket, 2 wickets for 23. Australia ideally would want this to be a 6 and over contest. Right now the required rate is 5.26. Actually, you can do without a slip, and so there's no slip in place because it's a low bouncy track, and so wicket to wicket is the way forward. Excellent running. Good piece of running from Shadab. He had to get to the keeper's end. So here are the winners of brand new Vigotel smartphones. Scan the QR code. Download the PCB Live app and sign up now for a chance to be the lucky winner. To the gap for another couple. That's good batting.
A boundary of the last ball of the previous over, and now 2 deliveries, 4 runs, and it's just ticking along for Pakistan. Australia now, they need a wicket. They need to break this partnership. Then a lot of batting to follow, but the way these two are batting, they're making it look quite simple. Not been a lot of problems while facing spin especially.
That was a wicked slow ball. Really is very deceptive. Can't really make out where it's going to be a seam up or a slow ball. It's a back of the hand slow ball that he bowled so well. Dropping the pace down to 110.4 kmph. That slow ball becomes that much more valuable when the striker is looking to strike. Another slow one, this time possibly a cutter, so good variations from Ellis.
Constant communication between Shadab and Arafat. Batting two comes Shaheen, Afridi, Rauf and Abrar. So it's largely just this partnership that has to do the bulk of scoring.
Oh, pad first, then the bat, and given by the umpire. That's an excellent strike. Wicket to wicket at pace. And umpire had no hesitation to raise his finger. They've gone for a DRS here.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. Check feet, fair delivery. Front on, please. Would like to go to the ultra edge. Okay, nice and slow. Okay, clear spike as the ball past the pad. You can go to ball tracking when it's ready. On-field decision is out. Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket sitting. Faisal, you can stay with your on-field call. Out beyond the screen. Make your
A very good
please.
call by the umpire because he had to read whether it was bat first or pad first. In the end, an excellent result for Australia, but an impressive Arafat Minas with the bat this time. He's bowled superbly, he's batted so well, and great contribution in this partnership with Shadab. 33 got a 43, and 7 down now Pakistan for 137. Brings time here. Pakistan 7 down for 137.
Okay, कि जिनकी कभी जिंदगी में दिल टूटे हैं वो कहाँ हैं? भाई आप लोग के लिए शेर है, लेकिन दरमियान में हाय होना जरूरी है, राइट जी? तो कहते हैं कि मुझसे मेरा खसारा पूछते हैं, हाय मेरे दर्द होना, हाय में दर्द होनी चाहिए, राइट? मुझसे मेरा खसारा पूछते हैं, यानी लोग मुझसे तुम्हारा पूछते हैं। मैं कहता हूं मेरा ताल्लुक नहीं रहा उनसे, उन्हें यकीन नहीं आता, दोबारा पूछते हैं।
Cameron Green coming on to bowl. He hasn't bowled in the last 5 matches for Australia. I think this is another good change. Pace on, straight line, attacking the stumps may just work again for Australia. Oh, there's strong appeal now. The close thing again. Bat first or pad first. I think it's more bat this time.
English feels that actually bat first. Yes, it is bat first. Just graze the pad, maybe. But a good first delivery from Cameron Green, just shaping it back in and attacking that pad.
It's pretty tall. We're talking about a 6'6" guy hitting the length. So from a batting perspective, it becomes a bit difficult catching the length straight away. Once again targeting the stumps. That's a very good line. And a walking shot from Shadab. Clearly not as comfortable as he was against spin. This was done plumb in front of the stumps. Took a chance with a DRS, but he was gone. Hard length from Ellis. The ball skidded off the surface, and an excellent result for Australia, breaking that valuable partnership that was hurting Australia, troubling them a bit.
Now set it up with 2 slow ones, and then the ball just seemed back in.
Big shot down the ground, used his feet to good impact. That's a powerful 6. First 6 of the innings. Shadab has created a lovely moment there for Pakistan. Being troubled by Cameron Green, and walks out of the crease and absolutely lifts it effortlessly for a gigantic one.
Yeah, I like the pace on. And just gave himself a couple of steps into the ball. Lovely bat plane from Shadab. And he put pressure back now on Australia.
That's excellent result. Oh, chance, non-strikers in. And it's a direct hit, and I think he's done for the night. It's Sangha with a direct hit, and we know these direct hits can be lethal. There's a massive confusion. He lost his bat as well, but Shadab is still pretty spotty.
Let's see. For an out from the wicket keeper's end. Can you show me the side-on replay, please? Okay, he has grounded. He has grounded and he is in the diving movement. I have a decision for you in the big screen.
Well, you got to say that is a sensational comeback by Shadab, diving full length and making sure that the bat was grounded also when it was in the crease. So tremendous recovery. Sangha was the fielder with a direct hit, and Shadab, after a massive confusion with his running partner, somehow made his ground with a massive dive.
Yeah, very quick to turn and then dive back.
Plenty of action in this over. Bit of cat and mouse. Shadab letting that ball go past him. Wider angle attempted by Cameron Green. Pretty firm the strike here. Shaheen Afridi can bat a bit. Will take a little bit of time adjusting to the conditions. That goes straight to the fielder at point, who was in to stop a single. 1 4 3 for 7. In a very good innings from Shadab, 42 of 71. Failures at the top. Ghazi with a 37 of 48, then Salman and Samad leaving early, and then it was Shadab and Arafat with a 50-run partnership. Still a doable job, but someone will have to feature significantly with Shadab. Can it be Shaheen? Oh, pitched outside the leg stump, I think, because otherwise it was plump in front of the stumps. The cutter attempted. He's been very good with the variations. Has bowled a straighter angle, straighter lines. Deceptive. He's got pace. He's got variations. And he's got 3 wickets. Another slow one for Shaheen Afridi. And he fended out well. 3 wickets for Ellis.
Drag on, firstly, it was Mas Sadakat. Then a brilliant slow one to get rid of Babar, and then that one just pitched and seamed back in, beaten for face. Arafat Minhas.
Oh, this was preempted. I think Shaheen Afridi had made up his mind beforehand that it was going to be a hard slog down the ground. Mid-on, mid-off, up in the circle. But it was pace on this time from Ellis. Been so crafty with the variations. सुपर एशिया इन्वर्टर एयर कूलर बर्फ जैसी ठंडी हवा सेविंग के साथ माशाल्लाह.
He has bowled 2 pace on. We know that he has that cutter or the slow one. So guessing game with Shaheen Afridi and Ellis. Does he go for the slow one again, or will it be that pace on delivery?
I think he's got to just shorten a length a little bit against Shaheen Afridi. He's been rather safe and secure when the ball is pitched up. The variations 118, 111, then 138, 139, 138. Could be a slow ball or the cutter to end the over. Another impressive over from Ellis. Yeah, well blocked. Well played in the end by Shaheen Afridi. 1 4 3 for 7.
TCB Live app और देखिए तमाम तर मैचेस बिल्कुल फ्री. You also can win the Vigo Channel mobile phone in the next match, so stay tuned everyone.
Game is going to the wire. 89 of 96 balls. Pakistan fighting hard to remain afloat. 231 for 9 Australia. But it's sensibly on a difficult surface to get to that score in Pakistan. Once they were reduced to to 5 or 6 wickets, in fact, in the last half an hour or so. It was always going to be tough, and right now they're making fist of things through Shadab.
Cam Green, decent pace. That last one was short of a length now. Mid-off and mid-on in the circle. Shadab lofted him last over.
Goes big again down the ground. He's not running. That's gone all the way for another mighty 6. What a great blow that is. Cameron Green is wincing because it wasn't expected out of nowhere. He's produced a couple of big shots against him.
And again, straight down the ground. Shimmies down and then lofts him over. That is a brilliant hit. Previous over we saw one. Again, this over he's targeting that area, almost preempting that the ball will be full.
Well, that's gone wide of the keeper for 4 wides. So that's the pressure we're talking about. And Cameron Green, second best in this contest so far. 6 followed by a wide one down the leg side. And once again, Shadab charging him. Tried to follow him. It was far too wide for Inglis really to get it under control.
Shadab certainly targeting Green. Pace on, slightly easier.
Approaching a massive milestone here. Shadab hasn't got a 50 in the last 4 years. In fact, he didn't play for 2 years for Pakistan, so this is homecoming for him. 49 of 74. It's been a fighting innings. Again, Afridi support him in the act. We know that Cameron Green is going to be wicket to wicket. That's not bad pace at all. 140.7. Someone who hasn't bowled in the last 5 matches. It's not bad pace at all.
He wants to deliver a Yorker, wants to hit those stumps with Shaheen Afridi. Couple of deliveries in this over remain.
Yeah, gets the width, goes after it. I think it's a good length to bowl to Shaheen Afridi, a slow ball, a cutter or a bouncer, because he's glued in to the balls that are pitched up and striking the stumps. Just got to be out there to allow Shadab to build more pressure on Australia. Digs it out, gets his first run. (156 for 7).
(156 for 7), Pakistan. 76 required now off 90 deliveries. Shadab Khan doing a great job. 49 not out, one away from a half century. Here comes Nathan Ellis. More trying to get Shadab Khan back on strike. The problem, Amir, at the moment is the scoring's only happening from one end. Now, the required rate's only just over 5, so it's not a huge problem, but he can't do it all himself, I'm sure, Shadab Khan.
Yeah, he does need a bit of help from his partner. But knowing the attitude of Shaheen Afridi, an expansive stroke is round the corner. There you go. Yeah, but talking about Shadab, he's a versatile cricketer. He brings plenty on the table for his side. And this is the main reason why he's in the side. Yes, he's a wicket-taking option, he's a gun fielder, but he can gather some important runs for Pakistan. All he needs is a bit more confidence. Keeping the bat in the air, not a good idea. Hit him on the glove.
There it is, 52, Shadab Khan. Very good knock so far. His 5th 50 in ODI cricket.
Innings of highest quality. And this has been acknowledged by everybody in the house. Cricket fans and his teammates along with the management handled the pressure quite well and kept on rotating the strike. Once he started to feel confidence, use the long handle. It mammoth sixes in the last 2 overs against Cameron Green. It's all about taking the game deep, and who knows, Pakistan might get over the line as long as this man in the picture stays there. He's the lone man standing for Pakistan.
Got a couple of different slower balls has Nathan Ellis. That last one, the slower off cutter. It's like basically a fast off spinner. Then he's got that one out the back of the hand as well.
That's how he picked up his first wicket when he, second wicket, beg your pardon, when he removed Babar Azam with that off spinner or off cutter, whatever you call it.
Down the leg side, so he's going to have to bowl another one. And it's been a valuable contribution, 3 for 32 so far for Nathan Ellis. A couple of wickets to Matt Short, one to Zampa and one to Kuhnemann. Are able to keep Shaheen Afridi on strike for the next over. 160 for 7. Another bowling change, maybe because Shaheen Afridi's on Amir. Maybe get the off spinner, turning it away from him.
The captain has gone on a punt, throwing a bait. Shaheen, go for it. Take a chance.
This will be interesting. There's no run there, so don't. Last thing Pakistan need right now is a run out. He said before, Amir, there's always a big shot just around the corner with Shaheen Afridi.
And this is the right pace for Shaheen Afridi. If he flights the ball, he's going to go for it. Shaheen. That's in the air. No protection there. Important boundary scored by the captain.
That's a very good shot. There was no one out there at all, so he decided he wanted to get an aerial. Get it over the infield.
A bit of advice came from Zampa, the most experienced spinner in the Australian lineup. He must have urged Martin Shaw to flight the ball. Do not dart the ball in. Mid-wicket. The ball disappears. Back-to-back boundaries from the bat of Pakistani captain.
Well, he hit that hard. Smashed it. Fielder coming around. Beating for pace. So, back-to-back fours for Shaheen Afridi. 64 required now. Last delivery of this over coming up. Oh, is there an outside edge there? The finger's gone up and he's happy to go, Shaheen Afridi. So that partnership broken. The captain's got to go.
That was the intent, to buy a wicket here. And short has obliged the captain. Changed the line on that occasion. A bit of turn. Induced an outside edge. And safely held behind the stumps. And this partnership threatened for a while. But that threat has been neutralized by removing Shaheen Afridi. It's 168 for 8.
So please welcome Harris Rose.
The 8th wicket has just gone down for Pakistan. Remembering they need 232 runs to win this game. They seem a fair way away from that right now, although Shadab Khan still at the crease. 50 not out. He's joined by Haris Rauf. Here's this. I think this is a very good catch. There's the nick and a bit of a deflection. Nice, soft hands. Confirmation from Ultra Edge. So the threat of Shaheen Afridi has been extinguished. A couple of fours before he got out. Kuhneman. What does Shadab Khan do here, Amir? Does he trust Haris Rauf, or does he feel like he's got to get most of these runs? Well, he obviously has to get most of the runs, but does he up the attack?
Look, still 13 overs to go. Try and play those 13 overs available for you. One ball at a time. And if Haris is able to defend a couple of deliveries with confidence, and that'll encourage Shadab Khan. Let's see how Haris Rauf approaches this situation.
They had a slip in there for Haris Rauf just before he faced that first delivery. Then you heard Josh Inglis saying, I don't think it's going to carry. He's worried about the lack of pace, so no slip now. Well, that's not a great delivery from Kuhneman. He gets a smile, gets away with it. Dot ball. Well done from Haris Rauf. Gets through that over. 169 for 8. Right, Shaheen Khan on strike. Thought we might have seen Adam Zampa this over, Amir. So they're going with Matt Short again. But the figures are 3 for 33. But I just thought with the two right-handers on strike, we might see their main man, Adam Zampa.
Aussie captain is spoiled for choice. He's got plenty of spinners available. Was in the air for a bit. This is good running. Seizing on the opportunity. Shadab ran the first one really hard.
Yeah, so many options. Sanga's only bowled 3. Not sure he's going to bowl another one either. Renshaw's bowled one. Couple, I should say. So now we've got this situation where Shaheen Khan's going to try and control the strike. Yeah, you just see them asking the umpire 2 left, so I think if the singles on offer, he'll take that, maybe expose Haris Rauf for 1 delivery. Yeah, and they take the single.
Same field.
Well, that's well played by Haris Rauf. 172 for 8. There's the worm. Yeah, Australia were 166 for 4 at exactly the same stage. So Matt Kuhneman to bowl his last. Sweep shot, maybe just a little bit of cramp there for Shaheen Khan. Hope it's cramp. Yep, just shaking it off. Another sweep shot. And 4. And cramping again. So that might be an issue as well, but valuable 4 runs. 56 runs required now.
Yeah, with the previous delivery, he was trying to farm that gap. Was unable to do so, but this time around, succeeded. Turned this one into a full toss with that full stride in. Hence a bit of cramping. Again, swept. Running hard. Easy to. Turning out to be a good over.
Just missing his length. Kuhneman's just been too full.
Khatab certainly feeling the pinch. extreme weather that requires more than 100% fitness. But if at any time in this weather you shorten fluids, you'll start to cramp. 2 is the call. Not available. Good call from Shadab.
If you're looking for a royal lifestyle, Kingdom Valley is your destination. Okay, 2 deliveries left. Harris Ralph on strike. Reasonably safe so far in the 5 deliveries that he's faced.
That's his job. Defend. Stay there with Shadab.
Bringing a couple of changes there, Josh Inglis. So as you can see, Matt Renshaw coming into first slip. A great over there from Matt Kuhneman, but tidy figures for the night. 1 for 41 and the score 179 for 8.
Okay, 1 shot, 1.